Alright, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how I clean up these parts and the process that I go through. So yeah, let's get right into it. You'll want to get as much dirt off as you possibly can before you put the part into the parts washer. This will help your parts cleaner last as long as possible. And it'll also allow the solvent to focus on the harder dirt to get off, not just the surface dirt. Couple things to note when you're putting stuff into the parts washer. Anything with rubber on it, you're going to want to take that out. So I'm going to remove this bolt here before I put it in. The solvent can be pretty hard on rubber stuff. Also, anything with bearings. If you put it into the parts washer, you're going to have to re-grease your bearings after or put new bearings in if you're going to do that. But definitely don't re-grease all your bearings and then clean them. After you've had these guys soaked for a few hours, it's good to, it's probably time to brush them off. Alright, so here's the buffing motor I use. It's a Stark buffing motor. It's pretty cheap compared to some. It comes in around $100. It's a 3/4 horsepower. Never had any issues with it. It works pretty good. So I'll put that down in the description along with the other parts I use. These wheels here I got from Cameron Niamala at Prime MX. These things do a great job. We have a rough one here for the to get the deeper scratches and factory marks off, and then we have the finer polishing one that will smooth it up and make it look really good. So when I get to areas like this where the dirt's pretty hard to get to, and over here as well, I take the Dremel tool with a Scotch-Brite end, and then if I can't get to it with that Scotch-Brite end, then I just use this finer metal one. and that'll allow me to reach those finer, or the hard to reach areas. If you guys haven't been watching this build series up to this point, there's a playlist on the channel with all the other videos. And we're about to put this thing back together. We're getting close. So if you guys want to watch that and the engine work, definitely subscribe. Alright, so for the deep casting marks that you have, your Primamex cleaning pad will take those off, but for the areas you can't reach, you'll want to use this guy, and I'll put this in the description. It's a kit you can get at Home Depot. Alright guys, we're all done here. This stuff came out amazing. Super happy with the results that we got on the subframe here, the muffler, and our linkage components, and then our swing arm. The swing arm was pretty tough, but got it looking pretty good. I didn't do the frame today, but I did it another day, and you have to use a different process on it just because it's so big. It'll take forever to use those wheels. So if you guys want to check out what I did on that, I'll put the video up in the corner here. But overall, I'm really happy with this transformation, and this bike's gonna look awesome when it's back together.